JAD News with your hosts, Josh, Alex, and Drew.
Let's start off today with our top story. In Monday in Wauwatosa, the autopsy on an 11-year-old boy killed by a train showed multiple blunt force injuries was the cause of his accidental death. The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner released those findings Tuesday morning in the death of Joey Kramer. The boy had his hood up and his earbuds in, so he apparently couldn't hear or see the train. Kramer was walking to school when he tried to cross the tracks about 7:25 a.m. Monday. It appears he didn't hear the train that, according to the ME's office, was moving at 35 miles per hour. Trains at the railroad crossing at North 68th and West State Street continued to move through the busy intersection hours after Kramer was killed. Police investigators say that Kramer's mother had moved in January to a home right near the railroad tracks, and he would normally walk to Longfellow School at the corner of North 76th Street and West North Avenue in the morning. Joanne White Johnson dropped off flowers. As a mother, she couldn't just stop thinking about the little boy she didn't know. It touched my heart all day. It gave me an achy heart to think this happened, said Joanne White Johnson. You know, it really scares me to think how much earbuds and headphones are dangerous.
Yeah, I know. Well, in other news, a disabled cruise ship is scheduled to arrive Thursday at Seychelles, where Port Victoria is located. The ship was disabled due to an engine fire. All 1,000 crew and passengers on the ship will be sent home on planes immediately. The cruise service has announced they have 400 hotel rooms and 600 plane tickets. The people on the ship have cold food like cheese and cold cuts. Bread is being flown in by helicopters. Not Alex of this week's weather.
Okay, so today we should have a high of 40 and a low of 28, and we may have a chance of rain and snow. Through the weekend, we should have, the high will be around 38 to 34 and a low of 24 with chances of snow and some flurries. On Monday and Tuesday, the weather will warm up a little bit. It'll still be a little chilly for the lows, but the sun should start coming out. Okay, let's go to our commercial.
Have you tried one of these? It's so good. Man, I can't believe we haven't done this before. Have you tried one of these? It's so good. Man, I can't believe we haven't done this before. Oh wow, look at that. Bite.
And we're back. In New York, National League MVP Ryan Braun's 50-game suspension was overturned Thursday by a baseball arbitrator, Sham Das, and sources told JAD News that Major League Baseball is weighing the possibility of suing in federal court to reverse the decision. Braun's case marks the first time a baseball player has successfully changed a drug-related penalty in a grievance. The decision was announced Thursday night as the Major League Baseball Players Association, one day before the 28-year-old outfielder reported to spring training with the Milwaukee Brewers in Mayville, Arizona. Now let's go to Alex with our local news.
In Wauwatosa, a 3-year-old child remains in protective custody after being abandoned. The boy's mother said that she has a restraining order against the father, so they exchanged custody of their son at a restaurant. The mother said that she had no idea that her son was not with his father until she watched news on Tuesday night. The police say that the 3-year-old Toby was at McDonald's so long that the overnight manager ended up taking him home with him. Hey, isn't that crazy that a child's father would abandon him?
I don't really get it. I mean, how can something go that wrong that you leave your child behind?
Yeah.
But in other news, the Department of Science and Technology, DOST, recently unveiled Science PH, which it built the country's first S&T search engine and a comprehensive website on various science and technology related issues. The website launch was held at the Arts in the City Center in Buffalo Global City on the evening of February 24th. At the same event, DOST also honored the country's top science journalists at the Gower Josie L. Girl Awards and commemorated the 25th anniversary of DOST's Science and Technology Information Institute.
For you Hunger Games fans, here's a little news on the Hunger Games movie and a little out in the book. Suzanne Collins got the idea for her book when she was watching TV. She was going back and forth between a competition reality show and a news program about the Iraq War. Because of this, they made a movie out of the popular book series. The movie that is now going to come out on March 23rd initially had a low budget, but due to the hype, the movie is now at $100 million. The second film is already booked for November of 2013. Some say this movie will be a bigger hit than Harry Potter or Twilight.
Thanks for watching and tune in next time to JAD News.